Growing up with curly hair was very interesting. I'm Dominican, so the culture is to have your hair straightened. Wearing my hair curly was more of an act of defiance.
I actually did not have curly hair when I was a little girl. I had, according to my mom, stick straight hair that was really thick, and she couldn't keep a barrette in at all. And my hair started to get curly when I was about in the sixth grade, sixth to seventh grade.
My dad usually used to do my hair, or actually took me to the barbershop to cut it short. Maybe fifth grade into sixth grade is when I actually started to grow my hair out. But I didn't really do anything with it. I kind of just let it sit. I never really understood the actual importance of a hair care routine until sometime this past year. So
my mom has pretty much straight hair and my dad has super curly hair. He didn't really know how to help me style mine, and I just was kind of left alone and confused trying to figure out what to do with it. But ever since I was in middle school, I did a ton of hair treatments just to try to make it as straight as possible because I really didn't like my hair. Even when I did dance when I was little and competed, they told my mom my hair to be straight so I would look like everyone else.
I grew up in the 70s and the 80s where everybody had straight blonde hair. And I had this mop of curly hair and I didn't know what to do with it. So I would blow it out every day. I kept it very short. And then sometimes I wouldn't go to school if it was raining because my hair would get wet and then it would become big and puffy, and I was really embarrassed about that. So I would lie to my mom and just say I wasn't feeling well and I would stay home from school. So having curly hair back then as a little girl was really hard.
honestly, pretty difficult. I had no knowledge of taking care of my type of hair. I barely even knew what my hair type was. And I had friends that were talking about, hair types and porosity and a whole bunch of other things that I really had no clue about.
It was rough. It was a mess. I was transitioning my hair, so I had cut off probably 10 inches of it, when it had been pressed straight, and I had a bob, but it was still really just like, I don't know, just really crispy and really difficult to maintain a curl. I did not do a super great job, just doing my initial styling during my transition period. And I just had to just coax it into growing so that I could cut more of it off.
I had moved to California and the climate was much different from where I grew up in New York. So my hair was acting very different and I needed to research products and try them out so that I can see what worked with it.
As the curls started to find their own rhythm in how my hair was going to grow, I realized doing less was more.
As I got older and with time, I put less pressure on myself to fit in and have straight blonde hair like everyone else. But really, once I went to college and I saw my peers around me really embracing the unique characteristics that made them who they are, it made me want to embrace my hair. And I think around that time too, this was probably 5-6 years ago, natural hair was becoming a little bit more accepted and just seen as something positive and really unique. So that helped.